So today I thought I'd do something slightly different and do the street art tour in Carlisle. And Carlisle is developing a reputation for being a city with lots of street art, and this is one of the most recent features, painted on the side of the wall in 2023 by the Blank Wall Assassins, and there's a very helpful little QR code there giving you more information about it. So the plan is just to walk to the various different locations around the city and look at the street art. As I say, it's developing all the time with new items being added regularly. So I'm coming up to the second painting that I want to show you, but before I do that, I'll just show you this sculpture of the cracker packers. And cracker packers are those people that used to work in McVitie's to pack the crackers. McVitie's being one of our main employers here in the city. So here we have the second painting. It's just opposite the cracker packer sculpture, and it's one of the largest ones in the city, 7.5 meters tall, I think, but I'll put details in the video. So I'm now on West Walls, very close to the castle, and this is one of the largest paintings here in Carlisle. I think it depicts the Celtic god of war. Carlisle is, as I'm sure you know, built on the old Hadrian's Wall, so there we have a Roman soldier depicted fighting the Celts. Well, at least I assume that's what it is. So here we are walking along the old West Walls in Carlisle, and that's looking south towards the railway station. And the cathedral, which you can't see at the moment, is just off to my left. We might pop in there a little bit later. They've got a Christmas tree festival going on at the moment, so it'll be interesting to take a look at that as well. I'll put a link into this video to information online about these various pieces of artwork. So if you want to check them out for yourself, you can do, and give you lots of information online about them. But it's definitely something different to do. And as I said at the beginning, Carlisle is developing a reputation for its street art. So there we have the cathedral. That's to Abbey Street, might pop that way later. So I'm now next to West Walls Brewing, which is a fantastic microbrewery and pub, but they've got some artwork outside the building as well, which isn't, I don't think, part of the official street art trail, but still a lot of fun. Sort of Banksy-esque in its style. So if you're looking for a nice place to come, do check out the West Walls Brewing Company. And also, just next to it, we've got the West Walls Theatre, which is a fantastic little theatre here in Carlisle. Been here a number of times, do lots of great little shows, really good value as well. So go and see what they've got on at the moment. Hansel and Gretel pantomime, £10 tickets, £9 for members. And that runs to the 7th of December, which unfortunately I think means I've missed it, which is a shame. So I'm heading back down West Walls now, and I'm going to make my way down to Abbey Street and see if I can find some more of this street art in the city centre. So this is Abbey Street. Got some nice buildings along here. Also some nice cafes and restaurants. This is the Tully House Museum, which has just undergone a major renovation. Not actually been in it since they've reopened it. And probably do a video one day of some of the attractions here in Carlisle. But in the meantime, there's some more artwork down here. So here we are, again, Blank Wall Assassins. Again, sort of Banksy-esque in its style. Soldier carrying a missile or a shell, just about to stand on a banana peel. And if you're looking for it, it's just off opposite Northern Vacuums. If you're looking for electrical goods, that's a great place to go to. And Fox's Cafe, just over there, which again, really popular place. Also next to the Salvation Army. But unfortunately, this car is parked in the way, so I can't get as good a view as I'd like. There we are. So I showed you Tully House just a moment ago. Going to show you the other side of the building, the more modern side, which is just opposite the castle. Again, I plan to make a video of the castle at some point. And we've got Radio Cumbria there, BBC Radio Cumbria. But one of the most recent additions to the street art in Carlisle is here at Tully House, and this is why I've come this way to show you it. And I've not actually looked closely at it myself, I've only seen it as I've been driving past. That's really fantastic. Temple of Cultures. That was completed in May 2023. Again, Tully House, well worth checking out. And you do get a good view of the cathedral from here as well, especially if you go into the viewing platform which is above me. Whilst I'm here, I just want to show you something else actually. something slightly controversial here in Carlisle, and it's under here. Oh dear, underpass isn't looking very good. So on the floor here we've got the names of the Reaver families, but the thing I want to show you is this stone, and it is called the Cursing Stone, and I won't read it all out because I can't really, but I think it was a bishop, a former bishop in Glasgow possibly, and basically it's a curse against the enemies of particularly the influence of the Reavers. It's pretty strong stuff written on there, and one of our former bishops here in Carlisle Diocese, Bishop Graham Dow, once said that the floods of Carlisle, when Carlisle was badly flooded a few years ago, was due to this cursing stone in the city. So it is a bit controversial. So just come to the other side of the underpass, and again a good view of Carlisle Castle. One of the most besieged castles in Britain because of its proximity to the Scottish border, and just across the road is Tully House. You can just make out the street art that I was filming. In fact, there's another side to it which I hadn't spotted. But whilst I'm here, just go over the road and show you the most recent piece of street art in the city, which was only done a few weeks ago. So we'll make our way across there now. Before we do that, actually, I just want to show you the side of the Tully House painting. So someone's sleeping rough there. So this is the side of the artwork that I hadn't spotted. Anyway, I love the old advertising on that building there, Dye Works. And you've got the castle hairdressing room, which I think sadly closed. So here we have the most recent addition to Carlisle's art, street art, and this was only done a few weeks ago, the bigger picture. So here we are, another wall, and I'm assuming this one was done by the same people that did the one outside West Walls Brewery, Dotmaster, same character there. Someone's taken a lot of time to paint this building. So this is the old fire station, which is now a concert venue. So they have lots of bands coming here, particularly tribute acts, as well as some comedians. So we've got Miles Jupp here in January. U2 tribute act. It's a really good venue. Been here a number of times. Do highly recommend it. And some of the tribute acts they get here are really fantastic. Anyway, I'm looking for another piece of street art, and I'm discovering that there's actually a lot of street art here in Carlisle, far more than I realised. And so I'm going to struggle to find it all. Anyway, good view of the old fire station. Right, according to the map, it should just be here. I like the painted fire hydrants. And it looks maybe like it could be here. Well, there's the sign, but I can't actually see the artwork. So, according to the map and the sign that I was stood next to, there should have been a painting of, I think, a fireman, which would make sense since it was next to the old fire station, but I could find the plaque, but I couldn't find the painting, so I don't know whether I wasn't looking carefully enough or whether it's been painted over and removed. Anyway, we're heading around the town centre, see if we can find a little bit more artwork. So that's Trinity School, just across the road, and the sixth form block, sixth form centre, which is where I did my A-levels. In fact, I think my form room is one of those buildings over there, And now my three boys have all gone through Trinity School. Just one left doing his A-levels at Trinity. So this is the underpass to Trinity School, but I've actually come here to Chapel Street because there's a few pieces of artwork along here, and there's one here next to Struts, which is where you buy all your fancy dress gear. So this is number 7 on the blank wall assassin route list. I'm not doing them in chronological order. This is from 2018, so one of the earlier ones. So next to Struts we've got a few different pieces of artwork. A cantankerous man from Carlisle sold licorice laced by the mile. I said, that's eccentric, why don't you go metric? He said, kilometres, ain't worth my while. This is from 2021. And this Lego figure from 2018. So I'm just off Lowther Street, and again a few pieces of art. That one's rather fun. A giraffe and a crane. And there's another one here. But the one I think I like the most is this one. So this is Devonshire Street. Just spent a lot of money on widening it for pedestrians and putting furniture out, and this is what I'm looking for. That's a painting of area force near Ullswater. So one of the interesting things about looking for the street art is that it takes you down streets that I've never been down, and this is Friars Court, that's Devonshire Street, and here we have the balloon dog urinating on the street from 2018. And we've got some more artwork here. In fact, I think this used to be in Bitts Park. I think that's where I first saw it. Again, I never knew this street was here. So I'm heading back now to Lowther Street. It's an interesting little cafe or pub on this Friars Court. Probably needs worth checking out sometime. So this tour is becoming a little bit of an exploration of Carlisle. So I'm now on the Crescent. This next to me is the Citadel, and we've got the railway station there, and in front of me is Botchergate, where the main nightclubs are. So just on the other side of the street, they're doing a lot of work because they're going to be building a new university campus in the centre of town. And I think the plan is they're going to be training doctors and nurses there. So it's a major investment for the city. And hopefully bring more life into the centre. So just heading now into the city centre, and we'll pop into the cathedral and have a look at the Christmas tree festival. So currently doing quite a lot of work in the centre. Just moved the war memorial into a more central location. It's the old market cross there. We'll head in to the cathedral. I'm actually taking a slightly different route to the cathedral, not the most direct, just walking around via St Cuthbert's Church, which is the civic church here in the city. That's the tithe barn, old medieval barn, used for functions by the church, and can be hired out as well. Lovely venue. So we're just walking around St Cuthbert's, and we'll take the rear entrance, or side entrance I suppose, into the cathedral close. So this is St George's URC Church. Building opposite is now cathedral offices, but used to be the diocesan offices. And here we are, into the close. Carlisle Cathedral is, I think, the second or third smallest cathedral in the country. It used to be a bit bigger, But the citizens of Carlisle demolished part of the nave to rebuild the city defences, to defend the city from the Scots. So they've got this rather lovely cafe here at the cathedral, which has won lots of architectural awards since it opened a few years ago. Just walking towards the gateway, but the cathedral, originally the nave used to stretch to roughly where I'm standing, close to this building here, so you can see it used to be significantly larger. And through here it takes me back onto Abbey Road and Paternoster Road. So we'll have a little look in the cathedral in just a moment. Again, Tully House just there on the right. So one of the most striking features of this cathedral is the ceiling. It's got a beautiful painted ceiling, blue painted ceiling with golden stars. I think there's been a place of worship here since 1122. And I was actually ordained in this cathedral. So it holds lots of personal memories for me. And this is an indication, a good map of what the cathedral used to look like. Sadly, the cloisters, which are just over there, no longer exist. That's the Cathedral Priory, 1540. So each of these trees have been decorated by different charities. So we've got the Church Mission Society here. Trinity School. That's very attractive. So these panels here are painted depicting stories from the Bible, and they date from the medieval period. That one's nice. Motor neuron disease. Hospice at home. Your granny worked for them.
I did my work experience there.
Did you? It's very Christmassy, isn't it?
I like that.
This one. This is the oak tree animal.
The oak tree.
Yeah. This one's quite fun.
Scary.
Carlisle Matters.